So, what happens when you enter a world that has automatons and you fight them like they're your personal bodyguards? Let's find out next on Machine Dolls. So, this animation is your typical comedy, ecchi. It's not really heavy ecchi though. It's very small on the ecchi, which I enjoyed. The name of it is Machine Dolls. There's a guy. It is absolutely hilarious. Like, the first starting scene is the guy jumps and stops a train with Yaya, which is this like Japanese. Yaya is dressed like I would call it a geisha girl, but then again, I'm not up on Japanese culture. I just like the animations. So the family is thanking him for stopping the train and saving them, and they're like, "Oh, is this your automaton?" And Yaya is like, "Yes, I am Raishin's doll, even in his bed." So the little girl slaps Raishin and calls him a pervert, and it cuts to another scene. He's like, "Yaya." She goes, "Yes, Raishin." He goes, and he just like scolds her for being just a just not understanding social cues, and it is hilarious. This stuff happens a lot. So he meets a girl named Char at the academy, and they kind of have a tiff and a taff because Raijin is walking into a dorm, and it's the girls' dorm. So Char is like, "You can't stop here. I'm Tyrant Rex and all this. This is the girls' dorm." And he's like, "Oh, well, I don't, blah, blah, blah. I'm new here." So Char starts insulting him. Yaya gets upset about it, and it kind of gets almost into a fight. Eventually, they do fight. Her name is Tyrant Rex. And there's other characters, so this anime turns into a massive harem, like a standoff, like we all like Raishin, and Yaya dislikes it. She calls him Vixen, she gets upset about it. Yaya's face and her just the way she socializes is absolutely hilarious in this animation. So, this animation, its values, I feel like, are, or should I say its takeaway, is that even though something is considered a machine and a tool, we should still treat it with respect. And I feel like that's what Raijin is trying to push here, or this animation is. So, Raijin himself, he is a typical animation character. He is not really overpowered. His power comes from Yaya. He is actually called second last, and he is trying to improve himself on the battlefield. This school is all about fighting each other and in tournaments and things like that to become the Wiseman. The Wiseman gets all of the magical knowledge, so like all the books on how to use automatons, all their powers and how to make new automatons and things like that. And they also are not bound by any laws, except for some laws, which will come apparent in the animation, that things are done in the animation that is not really, okay. So, Raijin is about helping everyone. He's about helping Char. He's about helping some of the other female characters. He is always trying to help Yaya, which it comes up in the animation that the other automatons draw off of a magical circle or circuit inside of their bodies. Yaya's magical circuit draws from Raijin, and it is actually killing him slowly. But as the anime progresses, it starts to kill him faster, and it is brought up a few times of how Yaya is actually killing him. So, Char, on the other hand, is a Tsundere, and she is like mean to Raijin, and you can tell that she likes him. She gets really upset. She's a powerful character. She has a dragon automaton that morphs from a smaller one that sits on her shoulder, 4 wings, and grows to this massive thing. And it's a really cute and cool animation. It is absolutely hilarious. I love it. This is my third time watching it, and I just watched it recently again so I could review it. It is funny. You move on to Yaya. Yaya is an absolute wonderful character, and I am so glad she is one of the MCs. She is hilarious. She just does not get how things work. Anytime a female character talks to Raijin, or says anything, does anything, or he does anything to help them, she's like, that vixen, you won't kiss Yaya, but you'll talk to her, and she just gets so upset. And there's scenes to where Raishin is trying to go to sleep, and Yaya had gotten hurt in a battle, and she was like, Raijin, I need to lay with you. He's like, no, Yaya, that is not how this works. She's like, well, you know that Yaya heals faster if she lays with you. He's like, fine. And so Yaya lays in bed with him, but she's nude. It's absolutely hilarious. I mean, look, I'm a simple man. I laugh at the most stupidest stuff. I like the perp stuff. It is hilarious to me. So, I would recommend you watch this. It is absolutely hilarious. The characters are great. I mean, if you like comedy, supernatural, ecchi, fantasy style animations in a school setting, you're going to love this one. It is one of the best. I love it a lot. And this has been Otaku Alley, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.